little thumping single. Hey everybody, it's Dick here. I'm in Hampshire. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm going down to meet my friend Radar. Radar is a friend I met through this channel. We've been friends, I guess, now for about a year. He sent a message one day on the channel and said, come down and try my bike. And I did. It's about a 2-hour ride the first time I went down because it was new to me and I got lost. I didn't get lost today. I'm recognizing bits of the route along the way, so I know I'm going the right way. But this is motorcycle country down here. Every time I come down here, I'm amazed at how many bikes are out on the road and the variety of bikes out on the road. There's lots of variety. Here's a dealer here, Barnstormer. I always think this is awesome, the name of this dealership. And apparently I hear that they're pretty good guys. I was talking to Radar and saying the next bike we buy, a big part of what's going to push us over the threshold is the dealer experience, because there are some real crap dealers out there, and no matter how nice their bikes are, I just don't want to deal with them in terms of an ongoing customer relationship. Anyway, Radar's interesting too because every couple of months he's got a new bike for me to try, and it's not just one that he's borrowed or kind of obtained for a short amount of time. He buys new bikes more frequently than I do. I kind of get a new bike every other Father's Day. I was offered a bike this Father's Day, but I haven't really found the bike. I was very close to getting an R9T Scrambler, and I took my buddy Costas' out to just remove all doubt, and they beat the shit out of me. So I've held off getting a Father's Day bike this year, also because I want Fanny to get her bike, and I have a feeling she's a bit too practical. Well, she's not a bit too practical. She's just practical. She's the practical one in this partnership. And I think if she were to get me a Father's Day bike this year, she would delay in getting her own bike. And I do not want that to happen. I don't want to be responsible for her holding off on getting her own bike. And with this pandemic still looming across the world, is it the best time to invest in a depreciating asset? Probably not. So I've decided to live with my fleet for a while and maybe even lighten the fleet a little bit. But anyway, I'm in Hampshire. I'm on my way down to see Radar. He's got a CRF250 Rally. He's had it for longer than I thought he would, so I'm kind of encouraged. He had it, I think he's had it about a year now, as long as I've had the Street Cup. And he's been saying for about a year, come down and ride it, I found some green lanes, come down and ride it, I found some green lanes. And just timing has not worked out. So I just bit the bullet. He showed up at a test ride at the Indian dealership down in Poole, Bournemouth area, on his Ducati, and he wanted me to try his Ducati, and it just wasn't the right time. And his Ducati's new. He got rid of the XSR 900. I could kick him because he got a pretty low trade-in for it, and I would have easily paid him that amount for the XSR. So he traded in his XSR 900, which I love and he loved, but he could never get over the seat on it. And for some reason, he bought a Ducati 1200 Monster, or 1250. I don't know what the size is on the new Monsters. I think it's 1200. And he loves Ducati. He's apologetic for Ducati, for the short service intervals and the high price and the electrical issues and all that shit. But he he bought a new Ducati, and he's dying for me to get on it. And every now and then when I say we're still looking, he's like, get her on a Ducati. After my monster experience, I don't think I will own another Ducati. Even with the lengthened service intervals they offer now, I think it goes from 2 years to 4 years. There's some bikes over there. Yeah, it's a fucking Tuesday morning, and I've seen more bikes down here on these roads than I have on a Sunday in the Chilterns. I mean, these roads are glorious. I know these roads are glorious, and I know the locals know these roads are glorious, and the locals on bikes respect that. My Velcro has given up the ghost on that glove. Maybe it's new gloves for Father's Day. Anyway, the locals who aren't on bikes in this area are allowed anti-biking lobby. And there's lots of mobile police speed cameras and shit around here. Because unfortunately, there are people who abuse these roads on their bikes, which is a shame because it makes it harder for the rest of us to enjoy it in normal speeds. But it is beautiful. After 4 months of lockdown and beautiful weather in England, unprecedented beautiful weather in England. Everyone used the unprecedented word to describe the pandemic. But the weather has been equally unprecedented down here in England. And now that you can go on longer journeys and you can go on non-essential journeys, the weather has turned back to normal for here, which is generally shit. So this week is meant to be all rain. So today there's a 7% chance of rain. Ooh, cool, there's a grass, I don't know if you can see it, there's an airplane landing on a grass runway right there. That's cool. Little prop plane on a grass runway, how picturesque is that? Anywho, today there's a 7% chance of rain. It was sunny until I got close to my destination. Yeah, look at this tunnel. It's like we're in Hobbiton. We're coming to the Shire on our motorcycles. The English landscape, man, is just so romantic. There's a little dirt bike track up there. I think I'm getting close. There should be a petrol station and then Lumi's Moto Cafe, which has been closed during the pandemic, but apparently the bikers go and take the bollards away from the parking lot, which is closed as well, further upsetting the local non-bikers. So we're gonna see if we can get on some green lanes on the CRF today. We'll see if I beat radar here. If I did, I might just be kind and fill up the... Nope. Maybe. I don't recognize the red helmet. Hello!
You alright? You alright, mate?
Boom.
You're hungry?
Look at this puppy. So how long have you had this? About a year now?
Yeah, coming up for that. I think it would have been... In fact, my tax is just up, so it would have been July, I think.
Okay. It didn't come with these tires. This is the spec?
That's the mod.
Oh, these are the mods.
Front.
Heated grips. Zeta levers. Oh, so they're adjustable.
Yeah.
Did you break them, or did you just do it?
No, but when you stood up, you need to be able to...
Two-finger it, yeah.
No, too far away. They'll probably be too far away for the front hands, to be fair.
A Cerebus. Oh, these.
Yeah, enough. See how that one's broken already, because I've been off so many fucking times. That's a con, isn't it? Right, it's 75 or 80 quid for the whole lot.
And it breaks at the corner?
And the replacement bars are 50.
So this is 30 bucks?
Yeah, kind of.
You would think they'd give you the first one free.
Yeah, for some reason I always seem to fall to the right.
Sprocket cover. Ah. Does it come with a Honda cover or is it exposed?
But it's the plastic one, just like on yours.
Yeah.
But all the shit can get caught in it.
Yep.
You know?
And you changed out, without even looking at the paper, you changed that plastic thing out for that.
Yeah, an absolute must.
Yeah.
New
pegs.
With brake snakes.
Did you change the brake, sorry, the shifter lever because it broke, or did you just do that preemptively?
The right hand one.
You broke the right hand one. Oh, bigger sprocket?
Yeah. Gone to a 42 rear.
Yeah.
It's a 1440 it comes as.
Okay.
Now most people just put a 13 on the front because it's cheaper.
Yeah.
But what it does is the chain end, it rubs against the
the guide, yeah, doesn't it?
So one of the best mods you can do is up to 42 in the rear.
Yep.
It just gives it a bit more pep and makes it better off road.
Yep.
On
road you're running out. Yeah.
And as you can see from the speed over here, when it says 35 you're doing 30, 46 is 40, 58 is 50, and 70 is 60. That's my high-tech calibration system.
So this is the L.
Yeah.
Were you looking at the Rally and the L and you went for the L, or you just like the L?
Light as possible.
So this is lighter than the Rally?
Yeah, about 10 kilos or so. Because of course once you start adding your rack, I put the rack on.
Yep.
You know, you're putting weight on. Of course, with the tyres as well.
Clearance?
These are a mixture. You got the Pirelli on the front.
Yep.
And the Midas.
Yeah.
Which are they wear a bit better than the Pirellis.
Okay.
And with rim locks, heavy duty tube.
Yep.
But these are about, I would say, 90 off-road, 10 on-road.
Yeah.
So actually, I've ordered, and then they came yesterday.
Like a 60/40.
I've got some 50.
Oh, 50/50s are.
The Anarchy Wilds.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
I thought I was on just for the summer because there's a bit of a flat spot.
In the centre?
Well, through the winter I ran them at 16 psi.
Okay.
And somewhere there's a bit of you can feel it.
There's a wobble?
Yeah, and so I've upped them to 22 again.
Oh, I could see the lower PSI there when it catches there on these little shave bits. I mean, what are you gonna do? It's such a compromise, isn't it?
Well, that's the issue. You know, it's like you'll see today with the lanes. You're forever having to drive. Like this morning.
Yeah.
You're saying about the van. That is it. You buy a KTM and get a van.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking nightmare. And the more off-road you make them,
the less it is. The harder it is to get to the lanes.
That would sit nicely in stock with good tyres. 75/80.
Okay.
On the mode. Like.
Yeah.
I literally have to go the way you went to Bournemouth.
Oh, okay.
You know where the M27 kind of stops after the services, and then you go up the hill onto that. Yeah, I'd get off there.
Yeah.
And then head up through the New Forest.
Yeah.
So it would have sat at that at about easily 70.
Sure.
75/80, you know. But no, you look.
55, 60.
Yeah.
Is this stock?
Yeah. Tell you what though. Have you noticed with bikes, the more you, and during the lockdown especially, the more you sort of not riding them, you think, oh, I need another, oh, that looks better.
Yeah.
And then you get out on the one you like, the one you own, and you think, no, this is fine.
I don't need anything. Exactly.
You're going to get hungry, mate. You'll be thanking me for these.
Yeah.
What are we doing? Just I'm going to do a bit of green laning. Is that what you do? Yeah. Whereabouts? It's around here, East Meon. Yeah, I've done a bit some years ago. It's hard work. Hello. You need to be a bit more fitter than me. I am what you might call in a supervisory role today. So are you going with him?
Yeah, I'm gonna ride his bike, and he's gonna be my my guide.
That's why I think you come out of that because you know you need to be quite fit to do that, you come out of that, you jump on one of these, you don't have to be so fit. It's just a matter of leaning. You can go into custom mode. It's got 8 traction control settings. It's got, you know, you can switch the ABS on.
How often do you do that?
Huh?
How often?
Right, this is what I'm saying. So you set it to custom, and then you never
Touch it again, yeah.
Talking of that, then we better go for all the rider modes.
Yeah. Oh, there's rider modes on this?
Yeah, there's rain.
No, there
Sport,
isn't. Fuck
Rally
you.
Pro.
Fuck you.
No, that's it.
It's on and off. That's it. That's your rider mode.
Turn off the ABS.
This. Okay, all right.
Hello.
At the rear.
Hello.
I knew you were busting my balls.
There you go. What are you gonna
Is that factory?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Not the front, just the rear.
Right.
Jesus. Okay. It's funny, this thing is taller than the GS that I rode down on. So I was wrong. I'm on the Honda 250L. I, for some reason, thought he had a CRF Rally. He's got a CRF-L, which, you know what, makes a lot of sense. Ooh. Suspension dip. Am I going in there?
I'll meet you at the end.
Okay. Just tearing off the Band-Aid, aren't you?
No, this is alright, this one.
Should I expect dog walkers and shit?
No, this one's quite good.
Okay, all right.
This one's easy enough.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to like get an old lady pissed off at me.
We'll save them till later.
Okay, all right, cool. All right, have fun. He's just sending me down the garden path. Okay, all right, it's already loose. These chunky tires are spinning up some of this dry, dusty stuff. This is quite cool. I do like these aftermarket, oops. I do like these aftermarket pegs he's put on there. It's this huge platform. The back end's a lot splashier than I thought it would be. Pick your line. You also gotta sit up further forward than you're used to. That was awesome. I thought there would be a bit more preamble to him sending me on a path. These pegs are freaking awesome. Okay, here we go. Pick your line. Pick your line. What's that?
No pick.
I got the...
Go that way and then just stop at the top.
Okay.
At the crossroads.
Okay.
Right,
Toe pick, he says. I kind of thought I was doing well and thought I beat him there, because surely I'm going in the straight line. It's funny, I got a lot of grip on these tires, but they're sending me one way and the other on the gravel. These platforms are awesome. Yeah.
Straight through.
Okay.
There are two logs, they're probably, let me put it this way, I wouldn't go over them in that R90 Scrambler, but that'll just
Okay.
straight over.
Alright, okay.
About, I don't know, 6 inches or something.
Alright, okay.
I'll meet you at the top.
I'll meet you at the top. Two logs, 6 inches. Oh, caught my fucking foot on a vine. Oh shit. Ugh. Oh, I'm going down. Again, I thought there'd be a bit more preamble to the fact that there'd be a fucking log here. Where's your rack? There it is. I'm just cutting it up. I said this bike was light. He's probably laughing at how long it's taking me. Not yet. Took me a while to get up this log. Hello. Have a good day. I'm all right. That first log is more than 6 inches.
No, you ain't getting an R90 Scrambler over that.
No way. It's hard work though, either way. No matter what you do, it's hard work.
Getting bike fit is totally different muscles, you know.
Yeah, it's...
You know, I run every day and trust me, I'm blowing.
Yeah.
First time I went out on that, I was like,
Yeah. I do like the, I didn't make my first attempt over that first log.
no.
And I had to bring it back down the hill to do a second run. I do love how, you know how on some bikes when you put it in first gear, there's a bit of a chick, like there's a bit of motion when you, when you're resting it on the clutch or resting it in gear. Yeah. This thing knows that you need it. You take your hand off the clutch and it's there. And you can rely on that to then walk around the bike and do, you know, move it and do what you need to do on it. I really like that.
It's the reality of heavy bikes off-road. They're not good at, you know, like, and now you see, with this stupid hill start, you'd be fucked with hill start.
Yeah.
Because it wouldn't let you...
It wouldn't let you, yeah, exactly.
Well, we've got a bit of road work now.
Okay. I'm enjoying this.
Yeah.
Am I leading?
Yeah, yeah.
Where, just straight? To,
Village.
Straight into the village.
Are you sure that's on?
It's on.
Yeah.
All right.
If you like that video and you want to see more like them, hit like, share, and subscribe.